sun is shining 24/7. 'Cause when we're together, it feels like we're in heaven. If it will get dark, you'll be my million stars. I know I can lean on you. Ooh, you catch me like a leaf falling from a tree. If you'll be a shooting star, I'll make a wish. No, I don't fake this kind of feeling, never felt so real. My heart is on the table 'cause you're my everything. I do. I wanna marry you. 'Cause when you're around, I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, baby. So good, so good. Every single day was fell apart. I wanna be with you. Baby, take my hand, hold it tight, just like you do. Feels so good, so good. When I wake up in the morning and I see your face, I'm becoming blind by your dazzling grace. What a beautiful feeling to be close to you. There's nothing else I wanna do. Ooh, from the fields of flowers you chose to pick me. You're spreading sugar on my misery. And I don't fake this kind of feeling, never felt so real. My heart is on the table 'cause you're my everything. I do. I wanna marry you. 'Cause when you're around, I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, baby. So good, so good. Every single day was fell apart. I wanna be with you. Baby, take my hand, hold it tight, just like you do. Feels so good, so good. And I do. I wanna marry you. 'Cause when you're around, I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, baby. So good, so good. Every single day was fell apart. I wanna be with you. Baby, take my hand, hold it tight, just like you do. Feels so good, so good. Feels so good, so good. Feels so good, so good.
Sorry.
You look great. You look great. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, I love you. Okay, I love you. Okay, we're good.
I'm ready.
Gorgeous. just wanna hear you say the words I do. We'll write the story you see in the movies. We'll have a strong love the whole world dreams of. We'll never give up, you'll be enough for me. I give you my heart, my love, you see. You're all I'll ever need. You're all I'll ever need. With this ring I break every piece of me. Love I'll never leave. We were meant to be. The best of me has always been you. I just wanna hear you say the words I do. We'll write the story you see in the movies. We'll have a strong love the whole world dreams of. We'll never give up, you'll be enough for me. I give you my heart, my love, you see. You're all I'll ever need. We'll write the story you see in the movies. We'll have a strong love the whole world dreams of. We'll never give up, you'll be enough for me. I give you my heart, my love, you see. You're all I'll ever need. 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 The wait is done, we're here, hand in hand, my dear. Just you wait and see. We're gonna get married. White dress, perfect hair. Champagne friends are here. Just you wait and see. We're gonna get married. We're gonna get married. Let's get married. Let's get married. Let's get married. Sweet laugh, big heart. You smile that could light up the dark. Strong faith, close family. When I met you, something changed in me. I'm better with you than I'll ever be. when you walk into a room, life gets a little sweeter. When I look at you, I see a little clearer. Through the years and every change, we'll put up a fight, 'cause you're my love, my everything. You are my life. Grew up fast and got a little gritty. We found love, worked hard, bought a house with a big backyard. When I met you, something changed in me. I'm better with you than I'll ever be. 'Cause when you walk into a room, life gets a little sweeter. When I look at you, I see a little clearer. Through the years and every change, we'll put up a fight, 'cause you're my love, my everything. You are my life.
Chase, you didn't know it, but many years ago, Michelle and I were praying for you. Ever since Abigail was a little toddler, we prayed for her and the person she would one day marry. We knew her future husband was just a little boy with a lifetime of adventures ahead of him, and we prayed often for him and asked God to keep an eye on him. We wondered if that little boy who was playing in the rain in tiny yellow rain boots like Abigail was. We wondered if you were funny, clever, if you were an athlete or a musician. And by the way, you were and are both of those. And we heard you belt out a tune or two as well. We wondered if you two were surrounded by siblings and where you lived. It was always fun to ponder. But the one thing we knew about you, Chase, is we knew you would be kind, inside and out, with a beautiful soul. We couldn't wait to meet you someday, and we wondered where God's path would lead our sweet Abigail, and to whom he would lead her to. We could not be happier that the little boy we prayed for turned out to be you.
Yep, bring him on up. Come here, my love. Hi, sweet, sweet.
Hello, buddy. All right. Bun has arrived. I have another story to share because the heart of the story has always been the backbone of our marriage. In a week, Michelle and I will be married for 29 years. Thanks, sweet. Growing up, the kids would get a little cheeky with each other and would ask their mom, "Who's your favorite?" Michelle would look at them with a grin and tell them, "Daddy, of course." And the kids would say, "No way, why Daddy?" Michelle would tell them that if we did our job as parents right, we would give you wings to fly. And one day, hopefully, you will leave to make your own future, and you will find your person. It will then become your favorite. Abigail and Chase, be each other's favorite, each other's best friend. So when you grow old together, you still walk hand in hand. You are there for each other and with each other. Your love, your partner, your best friend, your everything. Respect each other, cherish each other, always put each other first. Because in the end, many, many years from now, after you have filled your home with a family of your own and are now sitting in your empty nest, you will still be looking into the eyes of the most important person in your entire life, and will be grateful that your new adventures together have begun again. The prayer I have for you too is to live each day fostering love, fun, respect, joy, tons of snuggles, and with an excitement for everything you are experiencing in the present, and know each day, even 30 years later, it still gets better and better. This following God's path together. Believe in each other, be patient with each other, believe in serendipity, believe in choosing favorites, and believe in love.
Abigail, I have for the first time found what I can truly love. I found you. You're my rock, my best friend, my better self, and you are everything that I've dreamed of and everything I will ever need. With my whole heart, I take you as you are now, tomorrow, and for eternity to come to be my wife. I will be there for you in your times of need, just as I know as I can turn to you when I need a guiding hand. Together, we can weather any storm, no matter the season of our lives. I choose to do life with you hand in hand, side by side. I choose you to love you with my whole being unconditionally. I choose you at the beginning and end of every day. And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality. I'd find you and I would choose you. On this beautiful day, I give you my heart and my promise. I vow to always see you with the same eyes and the same heart that I see you in this exact moment. I vow to be patient and kind, to cherish and respect you, and to remember that all things between us are rooted in love. I vow to dream with you, encourage you, and to be your biggest fan. I vow to always pursue you, to fight for you, and to love you unconditionally for the rest of my life. I vow to always put you first, even during football season. You are my best friend, the love of my life, and I'm the luckiest person on earth to call you mine. I love you, Abigail.
That was beautiful. From the moment I met you, I knew you were going to hold a very, very special place in my heart, and I was right. I admire you, Chase. I love how kind-hearted you are, how playful you are, how sweet you are. I love how much you make me laugh, how much you love to garden, and how you treat Bun like he's a human. In you, I found a safe place. In you, I found endless joy, laughs, and love. Thank you for embracing what makes me, me, and never asking me to change. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. You're my very best friend, and being able to walk through this life together is truly the greatest gift. I know your mom is here with us today, and she is so proud of you. I can only hope she knows that I will always be there for you. You are my partner, my other half, and I will love you for the rest of my life. I'm shaking. Sorry.
I now pronounce you Chase and Abigail, his husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I officially present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Barnfine. Chase, you may now kiss the bride.
You did it.
The days we prayed have brought us here. Every step, the months, the years. My life changed for good when you said I do. Standing in your white dress, my heart beating fast. Everything I wanted is right in front of me, my first and last. Dancing slowly, hand in hand. I choose you all over again.
take your blessings with your heartaches too. It's so easy and so wonderful to know it's you. From the highest mountain to the deepest well, I never thought I'd be the one to tell. It's so easy and so wonderful beneath your spell. Bright is the shadow that my true love casts. Dark is the light he shares. If I could only have one more night, I'd forgive him, I swear. I swear. I swear.
Do you think about how these paths all lead us to somewhere? Do you think about traveling and growing old? A couple of kids when I was holding your hair back. Now we got our own future, our own stretch of road. The way you dress up on a
And now, friends and family, the moment we've been waiting for, the reason why we're here.
takes little time, because you laugh when you get mad. When I wrap my arms around you, suddenly you just forget. Do you think about where we're living, kids in the front yard? Do you think about traveling and growing old? Put a couple of fences up so dogs don't escape when mailman delivers us a pot of gold. The way you dress up.
Hello everyone and welcome once again. You've all probably had enough of hearing from me, but well, you're stuck with me for a couple more minutes. I would like to tell all of you why this beautiful ceremony is here at Madden's. Well, for so many years, our family would come and spend a week during the summer at Cragen's, which is just down the waterfront. We loved our time up here, spending countless hours boating on Gull Lake, exploring the chain of lakes while Abigail and Sean would fall asleep on a towel on the floor of the boat, feeling like I was on a date with Michelle. We would boat the entire day, the fresh air, the sun, the waves, soaking in nature. We would ski and tube in Steamboat Bay and look at all the houses that line the shoreline. So then Abigail meets Chase, and along the way, we found there were numerous times our family lives probably crossed paths. But the one that took our breath away was when we found out Chase's parents, Randy and Emily, actually live on this beloved Gull Lake. So when Abigail and Chase started talking about where they wanted to get married, they wanted a destination wedding, and this area was exactly what they were looking for. The place where we spent so many hours making memories, the place where Chase's parents now live, and the place where we all will be making new memories together. Serendipity at its finest. In closing, bless you, Abigail and Chase. Bless this meal we're about to share together. Sorry. And blessings to all of you, family and friends, that are here to share a special day. God, I'm doing so well. Almost done. And thank you for being here and supporting Abigail and Chase as they start their new adventure together.
each and every one of you for being here today to celebrate Abigail and Chase's wedding celebration. With the exception of only a few people, everyone has traveled a great distance to be here. We are so blessed to have such good family and friends. I would like to thank Michelle and Myron for all of your time and efforts with the wedding planning and preparation, and also Myron for officiating the wedding. You were awesome. It has been fun getting to know you guys better this week, and we look forward to spending time together in the future. Also, I would like to thank my wonderful wife, Emily, for all of her time and effort in planning the rehearsal dinner that was held last night. And a special thanks goes out to the entire wedding party for your time and commitment. You guys look awesome. Growing up, Chase was always fast at everything he did. So early on, we gave him the nickname of Race Chase. Chase was sort of a daredevil, fearless to the point of sometimes being reckless. He could run fast, he was highly competitive, and he always wanted to win. Whether it was competitive sports, taekwondo, racing go-karts, or just playing a game. I remember when Chase was in 5th grade, he had a book reading challenge for all of the kids in his grade. The challenge was to read a book and then take a quiz about the book. If you passed the quiz, you'd get a point. Well, Chase wanted to win this challenge. He ended up reading multiple books a day and taking the quizzes. He ended up reading over 150 books that school year. No prize was involved, he just wanted to be first. To be honest, I don't know if he's read a book since. Yeah. Chase, my philosophy as a parent was that I was to be your parent first, responsible for teaching you right from wrong, teaching you to be respectful, kind, caring, and to have a strong work ethic. Although I will always be your parent and I will always be cheering you on, you are also my friend. You are a joy to be with, and I'm so proud to be your dad. So Chase hit the lottery over 3 years ago when he met Abigail. They instantly connected, and Chase was so excited to introduce her to us. The first time we met Abigail is when Chase brought her up to our cabin. Again, Chase was a little fast as he invited her up to meet us, only having met her 4 weeks prior. Abigail was sort of quiet, super polite, sweet, very easygoing, willing to try new things, and always dressed in the perfect ensemble. Whether lounging around the cabin, at the beach, working out, going to dinner, you name it. Except for one time. As a Grimstead family tradition, the entire family comes up to put in docks in the spring and to take them out in the fall. The first time Abigail helped with installing docks, she was dressed in this brand new, beautiful, all-white pants and all-white sweatshirt. She was a trooper that day, carrying and installing these large, heavy, dirty wood dock panels onto the dock. By the time we finished, she was absolutely covered with dirt and sand from head to toe. She never complained, and she just wanted to be part of this tradition. In my mind, that day, she demonstrated to us her commitment to Chase. Abigail, we are very excited and extremely happy that you are part of our family. Thank you, Michelle and Myron and Sean, for sharing Abigail with us and welcoming Chase into your family. Thank you. I'm almost done. Today, as I watch Chase marry a wonderful woman. I'm filled with pride, and I'm confident that Chase and Abigail are on a wonderful journey filled with love and happiness. Make sure you take the time to enjoy your lives together. No need to race now. Did anybody happen to see any butterflies flying around today? Maybe a monarch? Maybe as you walked over to the pavilion? Well, Chase's mom, Janet, died from breast cancer when Chase was 13. She absolutely adored Chase and would often call him my little chaser. She was Chase's cheerleader. I know she's looking down from heaven today and is cheering for both of you. Now, if everybody would join me in a toast to this amazing couple by raising your glass. Please join me. Whoops, need that? Please join me in congratulating Abigail and Chase and wishing them all the best for a long and happy life together. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Chase and Abigail Barnfine.
Hi, everyone. We are so happy to be here with you all celebrating the most beautiful couple tonight. I'm Zoe, co-maid of honor and 1/3 of our trio, and also the giver of Abigail's nickname, Gail. I want to thank both families of this amazing couple for their love and welcoming all of us with open arms. I also want to thank Chase's groomsmen for being such a fun, great group of guys. It's been so fun getting to know you all. It's truly been such a gift to get to be a part of all the events and excitement leading up to this day. I still remember my first time meeting Abigail. 8 years ago, it was move-in day at the freshman dorm, and as I was moving in, right next door, a cute little Gail was walking in with her family and 6 carts. Now, for reference, I had 2, and I could barely fit my stuff in my dorm room. I kid you not, she was bringing in bookshelves and desks and probably like a full stove and fridge, but it's kind of hard to remember. All I knew was that 1, I was excited to meet her and have her as my neighbor, and 2, I couldn't wait to share a closet. I also remember your first date with Chase. You didn't have your place in the cities yet, so you had been staying in my bed when you'd visit, and I was going to be gone that night. You left on your date and FaceTimed me and Bobby at 12:30 in the morning after you had gotten home. You were happy and excited, and I was so happy to see you happy. I knew you liked him because of how nervous you were, and it was so cute. Chase had recently passed the CPA exam, and you were nervous to bring him the sweet care package you put together, so I walked with you to his apartment to give him his present. My first impression was, wow, this guy has so many TVs. Like, not exaggerating, I think he had 4 in a 2-bedroom apartment. But Chase, as time went on, I got to get to know you more and saw how you were Abigail's perfect match. You complement each other beautifully, you love each other fiercely, and let's not ignore how good-looking you two are together. Thank you for loving her so much that I know we don't have a thing to worry about. You give Abigail the world, and she deserves that and more. Gail, my best friend. Words can't describe how grateful I am to have you in my life. You are loyal beyond belief, generous, supportive, kind, and beautiful inside and out. You are one of my fiercest protectors in life and someone I know I can rely on no matter what. Your heart is the most beautiful one I know, and I'm so happy you found someone who deserves to have it. Sorry. I wish you a lifetime of love and happiness, and I can't wait for our trio to take on life together.
Hi, everyone. I'm Addie, Kappa Kappa Gamma sister to Abigail and co-maid of honor in 1/3 of our trio. I went back and forth on what to say for the speech, wondering how I could possibly do justice to the amazing person Abigail is. From the beginning, it seemed like fate pulled us together in 1,000 ways. From first meeting you in high school when you reached out over Facebook to see how my college roommate search was going, to being randomly assigned dorms across the hall from each other, and soon after ending up as sorority sisters. I guess you could say I sat in class next to a brunette named Abigail, and soon enough we were best friends. That is a Taylor Swift reference for those who do not know. What started as being glued at the hip at sorority meetings, being each other's emotional support buddies at college formals, and matching in elaborate Halloween costumes all quickly turned into something I have always truly wanted, a sister. A sister you can always trust, and that would drop anything, sorry, and everything to be there for you. To me, you are that sister, Abigail. My favorite moments with you are the ones that aren't so polished and perfect. The ones where we go over to your house in sweats and high buns, you make us the most delicious dinner, while we blare music from Taylor Swift to The Greatest Showman, quickly followed by the most cheesy Disney movie we can find. Anytime I am having a bad day, you can always find a way to make it better. Even with all your talent and success, you have remained the most humble and generous person I know. Abigail, you are always the best listener, and you remember the little things. You fiercely protect and care for those you love, and you make a mean meal. These are just some of the million reasons you're going to make the most amazing wife. The world is small enough that I knew Mr. Chase Barnfind in high school, go Skippers. And the night that Mr. Chase popped up on Abigail's hinge while she was blissfully lounging in my bedroom was the beginning of a love story that would eventually go down in fairy tale history. Chase, I have always known you to be a kind and thoughtful person. Getting to see you and Abigail grow together over the years has been a great joy of mine. I've seen how much you complete each other. Anyone that spends time with you both can tell that you guys are not just deeply in love, but best friends. Best friends that create joy all around them. And that's why I know both of you are not going to make the best, not only going to make the best husband and wife, but the greatest children. You're going to be awesome children. You're going to be the most incredible parents. And the kiddos are going to grow up in their home with so much joy and love. Chase, you and Abigail's love story could only be defined by the greatest Taylor Swift love stories. Abigail, you are the Junko to my Sandpiper, the Alphaba to my Glinda, and the Abs to my Ads. I could not be happier for you and Chase. Both Zoe and I could not feel more honored to be your maids of honor and spend the rest of our lives with Mr. and Mrs. Barnfind. We love you more than anything in the world. And now everyone raise your glass to Mr. and Mrs. Barnfind. Huzzah.
For those of you who do not know me, my name is Alec. I am Chase's maid of... I'm Chase's best man, excuse me. Rough start, oof. First of all, I would like to thank you, Randy, Emily, Myron, and Michelle for putting an amazing and unforgettable weekend together. It truly has been spectacular. Yeah. I would also like to thank the others that are speaking tonight. I know it's a little nerve-wracking, so good job to all of y'all. First of all, Abigail, you've looked amazing this entire weekend. I mean, putting beauty to shame, it's crazy. And Chase, earlier this week you told me a comment that I'm starting to agree with. You told me that you're marrying way out of your league. I do, however, want to acknowledge that we are missing somebody very important this weekend. Chase's mother, Janet. I'd like to tell you a few things about her so we can make her even more present this weekend. Janet was one of the most caring, thoughtful, and motivated people I've ever had the pleasure of getting close to. In fact, every time Mother's Day would come around, she'd head to her garden and clip off a huge bouquet of lilacs because she knew it was my mom's favorite flower, just so I could put a smile on her face. She also had this very unique hobby. She collected rocks. Not just any rocks. Rocks in the shape of hearts. To me, that just shows you how much love was in this woman's heart. And Chase, over these years of us being so close, I've noticed these qualities in you, the way you treat people just every day. It's amazing how much she left you with. And Abigail, the more I get to know you, I see her light shining through you every single day. Last thing I'll say about Janet is, damn, she made some good banana bread. Woo! Chase, if you have that recipe, you're going to have to send that to me. As long as Chase and I have been friends, I've known him to be very future-driven. He's always thinking what he can do today to put himself in a better position tomorrow. In fact, in middle school, when we were all taking Spanish class, Chase was taking Chinese. Weird. Why? He had done some research that the business world has a lot of Chinese language in it in middle school. Yeah. What a silly boy. A few years down the road, Chase is in college. Interviews, important classes. So to give himself an edge, he went out and bought some glasses, fake glasses. Chase has 20/20 vision, for you who do not know. Yeah. I don't know if he thought he was gonna give him an edge. Silly, smart, you guys decide, I don't know. Yeah. These situations remind me of something the Roman philosopher Seneca once said. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Which is why I think it was luck when Chase was able to capture Abigail's heart. Hold on. He had become the man of her dreams through years of preparation. I want to come to a close of this speech by sharing with you a list of Chase's best qualities. He is thoughtful. He is motivated, passionate, charming, strikingly handsome, extremely ripped, phenomenal lover, man of... Chase, I can't read your handwriting anymore. Sorry, buddy. If we could all raise a glass for a toast, please. The best use of life is love. The best expression of love is time. The best time to love is now. Cheers to the happy new couple. Love you, Chase.
For those of you who don't know me, I am Paige, Chase's older sister. I'm so honored to be standing here today. Oh my goodness, my brother is married. My little brother married. And Chase, I can tell how so dang happy you are. What a special day. You know, it's crazy how fast life goes by. I feel like it was just yesterday that we were young kids, and now we are here today on your wedding day. Chase, you're such a special person. I think everyone in this room can attest that you're the most ambitious, caring, passionate, fun, humble person. I remember growing up, you were filled with so much energy. We fought often, like brothers and sisters normally do. You knew how to push all my buttons and give me a run for my money. But let me tell you, when I would give in a fight, you would call mercy pretty quickly. So we have a home video of us on spring break. We had to sit Abigail down and show her this wild version of Chase. I was probably 12, and Chase is 4 years younger, so 8 years old. Some of you may remember when Chase was young, he had this bleach blonde hair that like stuck up all over the place. His adult teeth were growing in, he had some gaps, and so when he smiled, it was like jack-o'-lantern. So anyways, crazy Chase and I are playing in the pool, and he was hanging all over me. Again, just trying to push my buttons. And I finally had it and started to fight back. Chase quickly begged me to stop calling mercy. So of course, I let him go. Chase turns around with the biggest smile on his face and says, "Ha, just kidding." Chase, you're a little spitfire and always kept me on my toes. As the years went by, the fighting lessened. And what I remember the most is the feeling of just wanting to be friends with my brother. Chase, although you are my younger brother, I've always looked up to you. Every memory, the good and the bad, includes you. You and I have shared the most beautiful life together, and all these memories with you I'm so thankful for. Spending time on the lake and watching you wakeboard or go-kart racing, or remember when we had a garage sale so we could try to raise money to buy a dog. You taught me all about Pokemon and were a serious Game Boy player. We've had so many good memories together, and alongside of these, there have been some hard times that we have been through. I feel a bond with you that is indescribable. I call you when I have the best days, and I call you when I have the worst. I call you when I just want to talk. Chase, you are truly one of my best friends. Abigail, sweet Abigail, welcome to the Barnfine family. I feel so lucky to have you as my sister, and I know I can say the same thing for Jade and Laura as well. Us girls, forever. So I remember when Chase told me that Abigail was the one. He was so sure. We were at our cousin Cros's wedding, and this was the first time that Abigail came to a large family event. Bless your heart. And the first night, Chase and I were chatting, and he had tears coming down his face. I asked, Chase, what's wrong? And Chase said, she's the one, Paige. I'm serious. Abigail, it is you. Abigail, I've loved getting to know you over the past 3 years. You came into not only my brother's life, but also my family's life, and have changed us all for the better. You are such a thoughtful, loving, and caring person. You fill a room with so much warmth and have a heart that is so big. I always just want to give you a hug. Abigail, I've never seen my brother so happy, and as his sister, I can't tell you how much this means to me. Chase and I lost our mom when we were young, and I spent many years trying to be a role model and to be a caretaker. I wanted to always be there for you when you were sad. I always wanted to tell you that everything was going to be okay. I just wanted you to be happy. And watching you meet and grow in your relationship with Abigail, and now sitting here today, I can tell how incredibly happy you are. Chase, Mom would be so proud of you, the man, the person that you have grown to become. I know at the bottom of my heart that she is here with you today, with all of us. So I have a story that I have to tell. I remember when our mom first passed away, one of the first things that Chase said to me was, who's going to help me figure out what to wear for my homecoming dance? At that time, I just went to a high school dance, and so this would make sense that it's top of mind for Chase. Fast forward to present day, and Chase is with my dad and Emily shopping for a suit for his wedding day. And working at this small boutique store in North Minneapolis with someone that my mom worked with for many years in the Oval Room at Dayton's. Our dad recognized him and later tells us about this serendipitous coincidence. I think this was all meant to be. Chase, that was our mom. That was Mom making sure you had a sign that she was there watching you pick out your wedding suit, just like she is here today, celebrating in heaven with the biggest smile on her face. Abigail, she would have absolutely adored you. I wish you could have met her, but I know we have a lifetime ahead to share stories, photos, memories of her with you, and that makes me so happy. As I conclude, I want to say thank you to our dad. Dad, thank you. Dad, you have loved Chase and I endlessly and patiently. You have held us together and have cared for us so deeply. I know that I can speak for both Chase and I and say that we are so thankful to have you as our dad. And Emily, thank you for loving Chase and I as your own from day one. You are one of the most incredibly caring person, and we both feel so lucky to call you our mom today. Chase and Abigail, I look forward to sharing all of life's moments ahead together and watching you grow in your relationship and someday having a family, some babies. Cherish every minute of your life together, not just today on your wedding day, but every day ahead. I love you.
I want to thank you all again for coming today and making this wedding so incredibly special. Abigail and Chase, you both look amazing, and I am so, so happy for both of you. Now, Abigail, You have been my best friend for as long as I can remember. Ever since we were little kids, I always tag along with my big sister, and I am so thankful that you always brought me with. To this day, I can never forget the endless love you have shown me. When I needed a place to stay, your apartment, house, or wherever you were was always open. When I needed someone to talk to, you were always there. And when I was down, you always knew how to pick me up. Everyone who knows you are one of the most selfless, caring, and thoughtful people that they have ever met. I couldn't be more thankful to call you my sister. Now for one of my favorite Abigail stories that I feel has always summed up our relationship. Abigail and I have quite the history in terms of holidays. I would follow her trick-or-treating. I'd be convinced that she got more presents than me for Christmas. Spoiler, opening your presents twice as fast doesn't mean that she got more presents than you. Or maybe it's us screaming courtesy of the red, white, and blue on 4th of July in the boat. But my all-time favorite would be our Easter egg hunts. It's important to note that these hunts have been historically competitive between the two of us. Yet each year, Abigail would kick my butt, and I wouldn't be close to beating her. Well, turns out the reason for this is because all I did was follow her around each room, and all I could get would be whatever she maybe missed, and eventually what she was too short to reach. I can proudly say that this spring, I think I actually won the competition for a change. Between Chase running interference after joining these past couple of years and Abigail maybe being shoved to the ground in the process, I was finally able to take a victory. But what this story really sums up, though, is how I think I always wanted to be like you and follow in your footsteps. You have been a role model for me my entire life, and I've always set the example of person I wanted to be like. You are sweet, caring, loving, and I couldn't be more proud to call you my sister. You truly mean the world to me and all of your family, and I mean this when I tell you that I love you more. Now for meeting Chase. When I first met Chase, I could tell off the bat that he was a little different, but in a good way. When you two were around each other, you both fed off of one another's energy. You matched in weirdness in your dances, interactions, and how goofy you two were. Whether it was Chase's ballet-style leaps or Abigail trying to break it down all while you're trying to complete a family workout. Chase, you are one of the greatest people I know, and you are like the brother I never had. Between our endless laughter on the golf course or our private little side jokes that get us asked 1,000 questions at the dinner table, I'm so thankful to have you in my life. Chase, you have made Abigail's life so incredibly wonderful, and I have to thank you for also making it harder in the same way that I do. Unfortunately, when Chase and I get together, it seems we can't help but to bother Abigail in a similar fashion. For example, just blocking your path just kind of because we can, just because you want to get to the fridge, that's too bad, you got to find another way around us. And this seems to continue until Abigail eventually raises the white flag and Chase and I know that the mission is accomplished. But Chase, the person you are to Abigail is truly incredible, and I can't thank you enough for the love that you show her every day and the joy that you bring her. I suppose that brings me to my last story. One of the most unforgettable days that I have of you two will forever be the engagement and all the emotions that we shared that day. I remember vividly the nerves that you had, Chase, as we were getting the plan together to execute it. And Abigail, I'll never forget the wave of happiness and surprise that you had when you saw Chase get down on the one knee. In that moment, I saw that the love, compassion, and energy you two had for each other was truly something special. And as the whole family had tears streaming down their face, we all knew that you two had found each other, your person. So here's to this incredible day, the families, friends, and to Abigail and Chase, two of the most special and incredible people that I know.
All right, well, those speeches were awesome. Those are amazing. Thank you guys so much. It means so much to us. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who was able to make it this weekend. We are truly so grateful that, near and far, people traveled, and we couldn't be happier to share this day with all of you. Each and every one of you are here for a reason. It's because you mean something to us. So thank you guys. And then thank you, Michelle and Myron, the planning process for this has been pretty extended. So, thank you guys so much. And Randy and Emily for always being there and supporting me and Abigail. And it's just been so great. And then thank you to Abigail for really putting this thing together. The past month, it's been a full-time job for her. So I can't thank you enough. This day would not have happened without you. So thank you.
can't remember what it's like to hold one you love by your side. Or maybe I just can't seem to sing to save my life. When I'm with you, there's no reason for wine. I'm intoxicated by your side. Nothing in the world's gonna beat this high. I've been searching for all of my life. When I'm with you, it's funny to think we should know. Oh, and it's love when we've lost control. Maybe for once I can finally find my home. When I'm with you, there's no reason for wine. I'm intoxicated by your side. Nothing in the world's gonna beat this high. I've been searching for all of my life. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, in that white dress, I can't resist. I can't miss this. Oh, when I'm with you, now I can see everything all around me. Oh, when I'm with you, I can see everything fall into place so perfectly. Every time when I'm with you, 'cause when I'm with you, there's no reason for wine. I'm intoxicated by your side. Nothing in the world's gonna beat this high. I've been searching for all of my life. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, there's no reason for wine. I'm intoxicated by your side. Nothing in the world's gonna beat this high. I've been searching. Someday you might just change the world. I know you're changing mine. Someday you might have a family. Don't worry, take your time. In the between and every part, I'll be by your side. I love you, 'cause you're a piece of my heart. whatever you do, wherever you are, no matter the time, the place, near or far, in all the good and all that's hard, I love you 'cause you're a piece of my heart. I love you 'cause you're a piece of my heart.
He's gotta woo her. He's gotta woo as he should.
Will you take my hand, or will you let me go? Is this my last stand? Won't you let me know? 'Cause you're all the beauty that I found. I feel you in the breeze. Yeah, when the moment comes around, baby, please don't leave. I need you now, more than ever. I need you now, more than ever. You are my northern light. You shine through the night. The sun could go down, it don't matter. I need you now, more than ever, more than ever. I need you now. I need you now.
Daddy didn't raise no fool, wouldn't let her date a boy till he taught her how to shoot. Daddy didn't play no games, wouldn't let her trade her name for a fake I do. Boy, you better know what you're getting into. This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. The target is you. If you leave us standing all alone at the altar, Daddy's daughter got a Smith and Wesson pistol that her daddy bought her hidden in a garter, and she ain't afraid to use it. It's up to you how you're gonna be blood, just blood in the water, 'cause she can't help but knowing what her daddy taught her. She's her daddy's daughter. Before you hear the church bells ring, oh, you better get down on your knees. Get to praying for forgiveness. Lord knows you're gonna need it. Oh, you better know what you're getting into. This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. The target is you. If you leave us standing all alone at the altar, Daddy's daughter got a Smith and Wesson pistol that her daddy bought her hidden in a garter, and she ain't afraid to use it. It's up to you how you're gonna be blood, just blood in the water, 'cause she can't help but knowing what her daddy taught her. She's her daddy's daughter. She'll be after you like hands behind a limousine, in a dirty white dress with a fully loaded magazine. Oh yeah, yeah. She'll be after you like hands behind a limousine, in that dirty white dress with a fully loaded magazine. Oh, and if you leave her standing all alone at the altar, Daddy's daughter's got a Smith and Wesson pistol that her daddy bought her hidden in a garter, greater name for a fake I do. Boy, you better know what you're getting into. This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. The target is you. If you leave us,
The sun could burn out, the stars fall out of space, the fields and mountains could turn a cold gray. I wouldn't notice, I'd have a smile on my face, 'cause in my world you radiate. And I know that I need you for highs and lows and in betweens. You carry the weight, it's just part of your daily routine. To be so good to me. And I know that I need you for highs and lows and in betweens. You carry the weight, it's just part of your daily routine. To be so good to me. You're so good to me.